Abusia for your mama biom Addo-Bawumia eba platform so make I must say higher chromative GH midin ene mami efia adepa and some are etwa go de ekoba no na ye gibre na ye nim wadi honkom kakra mestre se mo wi a agentre no welcome in the comment section mo wi so amonkai say mo be share stories no na ma subscribe ye boy ra yensem no emu former president John Dramani Mahama ogusua brobron so di nsem de atujwa magana for say osefata and ebisi wo mu ni ma de court party a waja wo Flagstaff house ontia ye wura no ese under na still a opre mumwetimi ewe ni flag bearer de na ena no kan nsem bi say during his time looking at the economics and then the debt exchange how do a course no ohwemu a they perform much better than the current government Addo-Bawumia abayin or compare sikabi 40,000 bi 20,000 bi chechim so na penso no ka say ene dwumede bi odi ye no chere say ojana na so na this government has failed me na ka say no one professor yewura donfe economics ba akopa wagina simple students sama hodo bi atudwa na we no wabobo na den kese atu bi de amane ndc ama ekuni nyina ene ba kure kodi dokro na ene from na 54 na say ayen nsem bibiri ensam no watoto bi amane ndc ama ekuni na ene wo mo flag bearer ewo sa commenter former president born homode ejina simpie so tudwa trying to make sure say the government is made unpopular and I say true propaganda no or canin sem that is also no enya ne point na utete ye run no nsem ode atudwa dia was say former president at that time they did not perform any much better than the current government wo mo na mo ntu ye nyina no sebi we heard the statistics are in say NDC also failed Ghanaians, and indeed the current government no omo bom modern pen ye say no crabba NDC for ne era John Mahama afandia they can testify say indeed this economy no is way better at least than what they were doing when they were in power. And some of the two gentlemen said to me aka ho audio and a video in our has say ye run kasa kwa chi papa na meme ade bre na ya boerem na ya kwakotie bi ya ba Ghana fo adwenkyere so mo so editon nsem yase no ni nyina wa ha ya beje bre na ya kenkan mu na mo Ghana fo bi a comment so far mo so mo famo de ngo ase ho meje bre ma kenkan edi amamo ye mo ransem mo emra ya ba de aka echi na be hwe.
I just want us to look at President Mahama's logic of saying that during his time if you divided total debt stock by the total number of by the population you would have gotten 4,000, but today is 20,000. And he's using this to say.
But it's both are new Ghana cities, by the way.
Yeah, they are all new, but they are not at the same time.
Yeah, they are not at the same time.
Yeah, that's why I have a problem. In economics, we don't do that.
Why?
Yeah, I will come to that. Why we don't do that? Are you telling me that somebody can go to them and put up a 4-bedroom house with 1 city?
No.
So if I get 1 city and I'm not able to do that, are you saying that my brother, that cousin of mine who used 1 city to put up 4-bedroom house and think it is better than me? If we want to use President Mahama's logic, if your debt has gone beyond 70% and your debt is unsustainable, it means that interest payments becomes a problem to you as a country. And anytime you have to service your debt, you do so at the detriment of very essential services you can provide to your citizens. And we recently were there. But let us go back and look at where we have been with the debt to GDP ratio, so that we will, I don't know, they will see whether we have to still clap for President Mahama.
Oh, okay, so let's now time up, please. We are looking at the debt. Let's now consider the debt to GDP ratio.
It was uttered by Honorable Sektepe. And so let's see this. Say 9th February 2016.
Yeah.
He uttered this.
Okay.
You know, sometimes when you talk about Bank of Ghana figures, people are insulting you. But this was uttered. And it is available online.
Honorable September. So let's see
let's see the debt
next
to GDP
page.
ratio. President Kufuor came to meet debt to GDP ratio at 182%. 182. I'm recently.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that was where he. That was
Our
where we
debt to GDP.
So the so-called 70%
debt has surpassed the GDP itself. To be 182% of the GDP.
Your total. So that was where. So the so-called 70% maximum that we don't need to cross.
Yeah, we had gone beyond that.
We were 82. I mean 182. But these figures are in 2006 constant prices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
182.
Let's get the document back. Yes.
182. And as soon as President Kufuor came, it started declining because we went to HIPIC. He started forgiving us of our debt. But the year 2006, it had declined to 26%. 2006 debt to GDP ratio, and this was the lowest in over 30 years.
Well, that was very impressive.
Yeah, very low. Unfortunately, President Kufuor, during his last 2 years, started borrowing, and so it went up to 32. And NDC never forgave him for this. There was a guy, a young man, who was doing something, setting the records or whatever straight.
Equity.
Yeah, and would always say reckless expenditure. Just 2 years, debt to GDP ratio was 26. Today, it has gone to 32. Reckless expenditure. And so everybody, and so I was wondering why they never made reference to the fact that they left it at 182. They were much more interested in President Kufuor moving it from 26 to 32. But they didn't want to look at the one.
Their record.
No,
their record.
That one they don't care. Anytime you make reference to such figures, they will tell you we don't eat figures. That's what they will tell you. Now, when they came, because they had complained so much about President Kufuor's expenditure and borrowing, we all thought that they were going to keep us somewhere below 32. Debt to GDP ratio. Before we could say that, by the year 2014, and this is something I wish President Mahama, somebody will go and tell him if he's not listening to me. And if he is listening to me, the year 2014, Ghana went back into debt crisis. Our debt
71%.
71, because the whole thing is 70. The danger is 70. Don't go beyond. I'm using the WAMI.
So the 35% that NDC complained about of President Kufuor, they went 32, but they went to 40, 48, and 56, and 71.
And it wasn't a problem. So we were in danger again, 2014. And we were downgraded. One of these days, I'll come and explain our junk status. You hear them say that we are now in junk status, we can't go for. Look, how can you go? It was this process that sent us almost where we were. Because at the time President Kufuor was hesitant, our economy was rated by Standard & Poor's as B+ with stable outlook. So we were very high. When NDC came, we moved down 7 steps to B- negative outlook by April 2015. We were in danger. And that was the last level. The next downward grading would have taken us to the junk status. But they were lucky because April 2015 we went to an IMF. And by November 2015, things started improving, and then we were rated B- with stable outlook. So we move up, we change an outlook from B- negative to B- stable. When Nana Akufo-Addo came, we move up 3 steps. From B- positive outlook to B- negative outlook to B stable. So you see the rating. Every grade has 3 outlooks. And according steps.
Yeah.
They are positive, negative, stable. So if President Kufuor left the economy for you, B+ stable. And by April 2015, we were B- negative. It meant that we had come down 7 steps.
Yeah, but by the time they were handing over to President Akufo-Addo, they had come back onto normal.
No, we were not normal. You move us down 7 steps and you move up just once. So there was 6 deficit. We were B- negative outlook. Maybe one of these days I may have to take time to explain these things. But when Akufo-Addo came to power, immediately we went up 3 steps to B stable outlook. And then during the crisis, we went down 5 steps. So Akufo-Addo moved us 3 steps up. We came down 5 steps, 2 deficits. Mills, Mahama moved a 7 steps downwards. They went up only once. 6 steps deficit. And so if today we are
and some are a course so AB and no Nipanatis or Casano and you'll be as say Professor Donfe on debt economics and also a Bob Bonadrin Cassia. Ede Atuja, we know wanted to be the Amane former president John Dramani Mahama and na bedi for the supporters ne administration or one on bonus nina and na just say or they be at so Amane omo. More some Kaibika Monshe, see you when you say Bibi and San Wako Yonko there. So if you have a log in your eyes, how then do you remove something from the other party's eyes? And no, and I Professor Donfe are making it clear, honor. Yanko comment session, Dodona H. Rima, almost Mahama, on one because how I with me about my economy agent now. So, not to say, and some of my presidents can say be a Kuntumpu, a grown a woody or can send a bear or benya nipa about Ninchain. Comment section, your boy Rem, radio the buyer or say Bawumia is our incoming president. Radio the buyer or say so 4 years ago, what is he coming to do again for Ghana? Mahama can never come to power, okay. Radio the buyer or say JM is never coming to power again. Inshallah, it is possible. All we know is Addo-Bawumia. We so Addo the buyer. So we don't want any failure in government. John Mahama should go and sit down. Radio the buyer say breaking the 8 is going to be assured of digital man Addo-Bawumia. We so Addo the buyer or say DMB 2024. Addo-Bawumia is the man of the moment. Okay. We so Addo the buyer or say victory for NPP. Addo-Bawumia is breaking the 8. Now, say if you hear Mahama, you have to definitely hear about Addo-Bawumia because and some now Bob and the Bawumia didn't want our mobile radio the bio say it is possible. Inshallah, we are breaking the 8. Well, everything for these are the few comments I want to say. Mess with some smart and chairman Fantuja, according to some former president at the 2 Jano. If you have any opinions, let us know in the comment section. Na Monkai say. Mobeshe na maka isembe subscribe. Yada wina master send us moje bre share. Makro bibiara no ma